Hey everybody, welcome to Combustion Chamber Live, number 5. Now, if you were watching just a few minutes ago, I magically disappeared because my phone overheated. I told y'all it's hot here in Florida, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue to go and do this live stream. I'm going to try to give you the best that I can, and hopefully the phone doesn't shut off again. I found out that using it as a coaster actually cooled it down pretty well. So let me flip this camera around and let's get after it. All right. So on that previous live stream, we didn't make it to this car. Hey, man. Hey, Blake. Yeah, sorry about that, man. The phone overheated and just said, nope, you're not doing anything else for a while. So a car that we didn't get to originally is this 1969 Camaro Super Sport, heavily modified. Obviously, it's lowered. It's got those larger retro-style wheels, those rally wheels, and it is packed with a very modified LSA motor. This is a supercharged motor found in let's say some of your Cadillac V-Series or ZL1 Camaro, and it is far from stock. Forget the beautiful artwork, which it is definitely great painting. You've got headers down there, chrome and billet all over the place. Sits nice and low. Convertible. I'd love to get a convertible first gen, but they cost so much now. He's got 5th generation seats. Real clean interior there. You know, it's got the original dash design, but, you know, aftermarket gauges and wheel and B&M shifter. So also I saw some people that had asked some questions that I had missed because I couldn't see the screen. And yeah, there are ZL1s here. I hope that gentleman comes back, checks out the show. Here we've got a 6th gen Super Sport in white. And a beautiful 4th gen. You've seen this in some of my other live streams. This is a guy who's a regular at every car show here. This is, I'm not sure exactly what year, but it is LS1 powered, so it's 98 through 2002. Modified, kept clean, you know, and just an all-around, you know, nice guy and good car. He's got those seats, the covers on those seats that sort of emulate a 1st gen. And let's hit up this row right here. We've got 2 2nd tier 5th gens. I use the term 2nd tier because it's the front and rear end refresh. You've got one that's heavily modified. It's got racing seats, Z28 wheels. I don't know if it's actually a Z28. Usually, I don't think they ever came with a sunroof, so I don't think so. But definitely going for that look. And then you've got a 1LE right here. You can definitely tell by the matte black hood. And that hood scoop, or not scoop, but vent is absolutely functional. Thank you all again for coming back after the iPhone shut off. So it made a great coaster, though. This is a 1967 Camaro Super Sport, the same year as me and my father's. And you can tell that by one of the biggest things you can tell by are the vent windows right here. You could get these cars with the V8 without air conditioning because back then AC would rob so much power from the motor. So people would option these cars without that. So you could actually angle those towards you when you were going down the road and get blasted with air. And me and my father's 1967 does not have AC, so it comes in handy. But I don't have the 67 out here today because of the heat. I mean, it's wreaking havoc on just doing a live stream. All right. One of my favorite colors and favorite body designs of the 4th generation. This is a 98 through 2002 Super Sport, definitely modified. It does have the functional SS hood, but it's been modified as well. Leads into this air box, which is aftermarket. Looks like he's got aftermarket throttle body, fuel system, headers. Definitely a lot of love and care put into this car. Got the T-tops, which are a must with any 4th gen. Now, I'm going to go back over here real quick. We're going to do a quick rundown. We've got a convertible 5th gen. We've got a ZL1 6th gen supercharged in a bright Dare the Cops red. You've got a Super Sport, once again, with the functional hood scoop. It's got the orange interior. Another one. And this has got that deep dark blue metallic right here. Looks like it's got some body styling. This must be an automatic because it says L99. There is, with the 5th gens, a lot of people assume that they're all LS3s. They're LS3s when you get the stick shift. They're L99s when you get the automatic. So go stick shift. Unless you've got a bad knee like me and it's going to be your daily driver. Go automatic. All right, one of my favorite cars here and one of my favorite cars of all time, the 3rd generation Camaro. This is an IROC Z. I was telling the owner earlier how much I love this car. I've seen him at shows, how clean it is. This thing is flawless, guys. Okay, so we're gonna come in here. The paint is meticulous. The engine compartment is clean. This is a 5.7 liter IROC Z. And here's one of the things I love. When's the last time you saw a 3rd gen without a cracked dash? Now, I'm not hating on 3rd gens. I love them. I absolutely do. If you're looking for a budget build, you can pick up one of these bodies for pretty cheap, and then you can yank an LS out of a junkyard. And with enough time and enough patience and enough doing it yourself, you can definitely have your own little homemade screamer of a car. I love that. I absolutely do. Come over here. What wasn't here earlier was another 4th gen in one of my favorite 4th gen colors. It's got the dash mat on. Smart man. I never make fun of people who put dash mats on, especially with a dash that big. Keeps it safe, keeps it protected. And this 6th gen with this weird blue-gray color. I don't know what it's called. I know I like it, though, actually. I think it looks really nice. Come down here. We've got a silver ZL1. Nice. Supercharged. Well over 600 horsepower. I think it's 620 horsepower from the factory, if I'm not mistaken. We come over here. We've got a 6th gen Super Sport in the new blue, or blue 4 of the 6th gens. And guys, that's a gorgeous color, man. Absolutely gorgeous. We have a 5th gen here, which has been all, it's got the Cadillac V Series calipers on it, which is something you can do. And it's got aftermarket air intake, aftermarket intake manifold, headers. So it's got some looks modifications, but definitely some for speed and power. We have another white 6th gen ZL1. Screen's getting harder to see. I bet this thing's going to overheat on me soon. So if I sound like I'm going fast, I'm trying to get you all the content you need. So we have a 2nd tier 5th gen supercharged. So when this guy pulled in, man, it rumbled. So you can see that there's a lot of power there and a couple extra coins put together. So you've got down this row, you've got 5th and 6th gens, V6s, V8s, maybe some 4-cylinders. I know that the 6th gen has 4 cylinders as an option, so that might be the case. But I'm gonna take you over here to something real quick, because I always want to make sure people remember what came before. These new cars are great. I don't have a bad word to say about them. But, well, here's a 45th anniversary 5th generation in a beautiful metallic black. He's got Old Glory there, blacked out, which I like. The 45th anniversary striping and badging throughout the entire vehicle. But over here, we have an earlier 4th gen Z28. This was an LT1 powered car, which was an iron block with aluminum heads. And if you want to see this car, it doesn't do anything particularly special, any great stunts or anything, but it is in the movie Heat. It's driven near the end by Robert De Niro's character. Of course, I don't think Robert De Niro has any place being behind the wheel of a Camaro, but that's all I'm going to say about that. This is definitely pre-97. I think 97 is when they changed over the interior, and 98 is when they changed the taillight design and the front end. So it's an automatic, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I've driven one of these that was heavily modified one time, and it was a blast. Even though it wasn't putting out a lot of horsepower, it was putting out a lot of torque. And that's what almost got me in trouble. But in this beautiful green, obviously this owner has taken really, really good care of it. Just a fantastic car. We got some people taking off, acting a little bit like hooligans. You got a 5th gen, 50th anniversary 6th generation Camaro. And for people that are curious, yeah, those are functional. Some people have already left, unfortunately, between when the phone died and all of that, which is a shame. But look how just radically different this interior is from a 4th gen or a 1st gen, man. It's all space age to me. Lots of different controls, touch screen, backup camera, lots of bells and whistles if that's your thing. A frameless mirror. Try not to touch this gentleman's car. We come down this way. This was not here earlier. This is a special edition 5th generation. It's got special badging, I think the wheels are something you can get, but it's got the extra body kit around it. It's got a variation on the V-flag fender emblem from the first generation cars. So pretty neat stuff. Now, some people unfortunately have already left. The Synergy green Camaro that we saw at Hot Wheels Legends Tour, which is on the same playlist, on this same channel, you can check that out. They were here earlier, but unfortunately I missed them. But have no fear, this is a ZL1 1LE car. It's not? Oh, I thought, okay, I saw the scoops on there. Sorry about that, Matt. Oh, it doesn't have the flow tie, he's right. Okay, so this is all done by the owner, heavily modified. I see these right here. I'll tell you what threw me off. I see these right here, but I should have realized that the whole front end is totally different. So, beautiful car, a lot of care, a lot of love put into it. So, I can't believe I got that wrong. So, really nice car. There's some people who are still showing up and some people who've already gone. It's a little bit of a smaller show, but that's okay. Even I get things wrong sometimes, even on cars that I really love. So, like I said, this is a smaller show out here today. And one of the reasons why I want to do this show for you today is, one, I'm a huge Camaro fanatic. I love them to death. But also, we were supposed to shoot a new episode, a regular Combustion Chamber episode today, but in just a couple hours, everything's going to be rained out, and that's when everybody's going to be available, so we couldn't shoot that episode today, unfortunately. So we're here trying to give you some content, some new content, so even if I occasionally get the car wrong, that's okay. So, but that's okay. I want to thank all of y'all for checking out the live stream and coming back for the second one after the first one failed. If you want to support us, check us out on Patreon. If you really want to support us, give it the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, let them know we were live today. And, this is definitely your show, so we couldn't do it without you. We'll be back with new episodes soon, and we'll be doing more and more of these live streams. So once again, we could not do it without you. Thank you for being here today. And once again, it's your show, and we couldn't do it without you. Thank you.